Even if I grew wings to escape, I would still be trapped by my own mind. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Samantha. So, wow, these crazy cryptocurrency markets are definitely proven to be crazy. If you have been investing anytime in the last, I don't know, since this year started, you're doing quite well. I mean, look at Bitcoin. We hit $8,000. We went to the other side. Little bit of pullback right now. I don't know what I do. I don't know if I'm going to stress it. Could be heading back to 8K. Could be heading to 10K for all you know by tomorrow. Could be taking profits and sliding backwards. Cryptocurrency is one crazy space to be in right now. And you know who's here taking the ride with me? My co-host, Samantha.
Good evening, everyone.
How are you this evening, Samantha?
Pretty good.
Are you enjoying this roller coaster ride?
I mean, I asked you a couple times while I was at work what the price was.
I know, because when it is going up like this, it's like Pandora's box. You want to play with it. You know, you want to, like, all of a sudden you're like, oh my God. And you're like, you know, wanting to stick your fingers in all the holes and see what's going on the inside. And you're like, hey, where Bitcoin? Yeah, Bitcoin. I want some. Are you having fun over there?
You know, it's a good day.
Well, I mean, as you can see, the rain, you know, auto detailing, you can't really do that in the rain, so it got called
Kind of
off.
defeats the purpose,
Yeah,
yes.
it does. So spend some time working on the peacock pen because he keeps getting out.
Yeah. He does. He got out yesterday.
Oh, I felt like a man, though. I just, like, ran at him and grabbed his tail and then grabbed him by the throat.
Yes, the main problem with peacocks is it literally is the Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner scenario. He doesn't seem like he gives a damn or is doing anything until you try to catch him. And then, I mean, we have seen him clear the rooftops and, like, I mean, be like 100 feet away in seconds. So yes, Eugene's sneak attack. And then the other problem is they usually let go of their tail feathers when they're scared. So he did not even, like, have enough time to release tail feathers.
All right. I think we've wasted enough time to let some people go ahead and congregate in the chat. Would you mind pulling up that coin paprika? Let us take a look at those cryptocurrency markets together. Continue with some tally fund and fundraising, as we'll talk about that for a moment. And then we'll dig into some of the news. But of course, you guys know that, you know, what's the main reason I'm out here, Samantha?
For the chat.
The chat. You know, you guys got to go ahead and make your comments. Tell us what you're thinking, what you got going on, you know, what's up in your head in this cryptocurrency space. Because, you know, without you guys commenting in the chat, at least even saying hello, you're going to put Samantha out of a job.
I mean, I'll still be here. It'll just be like before. And you won't know.
All right, let's take a look at this together. Let's see, what do we got? $228 billion. That's up 9% for the market cap on the overall cryptocurrency market. We're up 9%.
That is a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. That's a lot for any currency.
It's just, we always think it's not enough, and then we always downplay. I mean, the fact that millions and billions can roll off of your tongue and that's a lot of money.
All right, look at that BTC dominance. How much of this market is Bitcoin? 60.25%.
Yay!
I'm so ecstatic about that. I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen BTC like this. I mean, when I got into Bitcoin, it was almost 75% of the market. So, I mean, it's nice seeing these high Bitcoin numbers. Comes back to some of the true value. A little bit of Microsoft dabbling with Bitcoin too, but we'll talk about that a bit in the news. All right, so what do we got Bitcoin at? $7,817. It's up 12.3% in the last 24 hours. I mean, wow, that is up $1,000 from yesterday's show right now alone.
35% for the week. What?
I think at one point it was up $1,500. That's crazy. 35% on the week.
That is a lot. Yay.
Ethereum, I mean, I was real close. I think I seen it on the other side of $200. When I called 200, I think I seen 203. We're looking at 196 right now. That's up 4.7%. Fantastic. XRP, 32.4 cents. I mean, I'm not really that impressed. I would have liked to have seen 35 cents if they were really rallying. It's up 4.5%. Bitcoin Cash, they're up 8.8%, $384. Litecoin, look at that with the magic 8, $88.08. That's up 3.56%, holding on to 16.8% gain for the week. EOS, $5.57. A little more than your 550, Sam. That's up 4.4%, 13% for the week. BNB token, as hey, we're looking at they're going to be opening up tomorrow, right? It's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Yes, yes, it is.
So they'll be opening up. Trading will be happening again. Let's see what happens with all of that. $23.60 to $13.78. I guess their Seifu funds have taken care of everything. So, why stress it? It's going to be part of the new way of the market.
Seifu.
If you let third parties hold your cryptocurrencies, they're going to start insuring it. They're going to start having funds. They're being hacked is now going to be part of it.
Right. I mean, that's how you cover your ass. You have a fund for it.
2.4% or 2.4 cents on Tron, up 3.2%. I mean, nothing's doing as good as Bitcoin's doing right now. All right. As we do every single episode, the tally fund. I mean, you guys gave out last week, right? You guys gave generously, and we can't say thank you enough. I mean, this is fantastic that you guys are helping us get out there for the third time this year, right? This is the third event this year that we will be getting out there, passing out Bitcoin flyers by the hundreds to the millennials. Pretty much, there's a lot of millennials there at these electric music festivals. We did an Electric Daisy Carnival. We did the Forbidden Kingdom.
Yep.
And now we're going to be heading out to the Sunset Music Festival. The clock is ticking down. It is 12 days till the event. We have 11 days left to fundraising. But, I mean, realistically, we don't really have all that much. Because after tonight's episode, we won't be back until Friday.
And then Saturday and Sunday and Monday again. And, I mean, that is right before.
Right. So we'll have one more weekend of fundraising. After this episode, we'll be ordering the flyers, though.
Yeah.
So everything that we have right now that's left over, that hasn't gone in the tickets and everything, will be going towards the funds. We'll be going towards the funds to get the flyers. We're ordering from Vistaprint once again, single-sided. This is what we have for design. I think my skills are getting a little better. I like this design. I really, I mull this stuff over for quite a while. I think the ideal of the embedded QR code was great. I think I had a real epiphany there. And I think I just took it a little overboard with putting the 4 on it and now bringing it back. And I wanted the simplicity and sleekness of no words, and that was too vague. People couldn't understand what was happening. So, with the word Bitcoin on there, they can understand, not everybody recognizes with the Bitcoin symbol.
Yes.
And then with the hashtag Bitcoin and Coffee, I have been making sure I put that in all of my tweets, which is how I share out this video about an hour before I do it. And I also put it on the YouTube channel so that you can find us, right?
Yes.
You can go to Google, you can type in hashtag Bitcoin and Coffee.
Yes, so
you can find the channel. And
yes.
if you're getting into it and you want help, I have the free help desk, right? That's at eugeneforest20@gmail.com. And if you're following me on Twitter already, you can go ahead and just tweet at me and I can answer your questions that way too. And I'm not here to help make you $1 million or anything crazy. I'm just here to maybe help steer you around some scams. Maybe, reassure you during the bear market like I did to a few of our friends. Maybe keep suggesting to you that you should own your private keys and that these exchanges are honeypots and they all get hacked at some point, or they all have, with the exception of Coinbase, right?
Yeah, so far, yeah.
Or at least that we know of.
I mean, yes, we're there to help you understand why Bitcoin is so great and all of the many facets and reasons why it is.
And we're not charging for it. This is not for profit. We're not trying to sell some internet classes. We're not trying to sell our time on the internet, with video conferences or newsletters or any of that stuff. Everything we do here at Bitcoin and Coffee is absolutely free. We think of this as a part-time job. We still have to punch time clocks and, do the 40, 50 hour a week thing to pay the bills. But hey, a lot of people got second jobs, right? And Bitcoin's done a lot for us, so we like to give back, right? So why can't we get out here? Why can't we put a little bit of ourselves to the community? I know you guys appreciate it. You guys have told me time and time again how much you guys appreciate it, how we need more people like, dedicating their own personal time, because Bitcoin has no marketing department out here. No one is going to be doing this unless you get out there and do it, right?
We got people in the chat. What?
Oh, that's absolutely fantastic. So, should I start off with some news then, or do they got something that they're saying already?
We'll do some chatness. Okay.
We'll do some chat. All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you coming out here tonight.
HC1 says hi. Paul Rouleau is here. He says good evening. Bitcoin
Paul
Ben
Rouleau
says 8,000. Baby.
It's amazing. I know, right?
Ah!
I couldn't have predicted it. I mean, that's what's so amazing about Bitcoin is like, you got the winning lottery ticket. You just don't know when they're going to call it.
All right. Andy Anderson is here. He says hanging tough is paying off. Bitcoin Ben is, it's the beginning of the next huge bull market. Sci-Flyer is here. He says, big day again today. Yep. Andy Anderson is apparently banned from Bitcoin Benness, but he says hello to everyone else. And Sci-Flyer says, stock market crash and economic uncertainty is doing well for crypto. And RJ just gave us a $5.49 Canadian loveliness. Says we are all peacocks trying to escape the man. And Andy Anderson says it looks cool. I know. I went to work and he had a rain day. I don't know how much of it can you see.
It's not super
you can see a decent amount because you can see like the lateralis separation and yeah. You can see a decent amount.
I'm kind of sectioning off another part because, like I said, we got 15 new baby ringneck pheasants in there. That's
the weird little block things that you see behind him are actually going to be possibly independent boy pheasant cages. Yeah, because you can't have them together because they literally like kill each other. They're one of those kind of birds.
We might actually think we're contemplating the ideal of raising a couple of them to eat, actually.
Yes,
for
the boys.
Thanksgiving and Christmas.
I'm a meat eater that doesn't want to know how the meat gets there, and that is the problem. I'm one of those blinders. All right, Brian Packard says no, need more time to get more. I know. That is now the feeling.
You will have an opportunity, right? I mean, like, we kind of went off real fast. Like, I'm expecting some sort of retracement here at some point. I mean, we're back down a little bit right now. Let's hope it stays like this, right? That'd be fantastic. I just hope that we don't come down too much. I don't think that we're going to see the good days of $3,000 and $4,000, but
no, or the 1,500.
That never came. I mean, you had your opportunity. It's all a matter of, did you have strong hands? Were you willing to, grit your teeth and be like, I don't care. Bitcoin is going to $1 million. I'm picking it up cheap.
Yeah, because the problem is that no one wants it to retrace as far back. I mean, once it starts going up and once you start seeing its value go. You don't want to give value back.
We're going in a circle here, and that's what happens. And those are the things I hate in life, is that when you keep repeating the same pattern over and over again and nobody likes to realize that it's happening. Yes, it's going to go up. Yes, it's going to come back down. When it comes back down, you're going to be like, oh my God.
I didn't have enough. I should have had more.
Yeah, and you never buy enough at the bottom, right? So it is what it is. I always think that I need to buy too much. I need to buy double whatever I want at the end because I know I want to be able to unload on the way up, and I know I'm going to be unloading at the wrong spots too along the way. So I want to have enough to just be able to dump it back.
Right. The Sam's Club mentality, like, no, I want enough toilet paper for a year, whether I need it or not. Yep, all at once. All right. Sci-Flyer says fiat currencies are showing their flaws. Bitcoin exposes them. It does. I mean,
Sherman. I mean, I really it was.
I know
it was another one of those things where my mind just. It was like he is saying exactly what I'm saying. He's just on that side of the fence. Literally, those are the words that have come out of my mouth on YouTube. And he's just on that side of the fence.
Yeah, it's the
if we're
good
both
debate.
In agreement,
yes,
right? If you're debating and you both get out there and you say the same exact thing,
your facts are exactly the same. They're exactly the same.
Yes. just it is a matter of what side of the fence are you on. Where are you in this revolution that we keep talking about? Are you on that side of the revolution? Do you want to fight with them? Do you want to help them? Do you want to keep propping it up? Do you want to keep going to work and keep collecting your debt and keep making your mortgage payment as your house inflation goes out of control? Or do you want to trade off a little bit of fiat cash for cryptocurrency and come onto this side and maybe think that it's going to go to $1 million and start planning for retirement that way? And then possibly do something crazy like I've done and just get out here and talk about it. Because then you're a soldier for Bitcoin because you're spreading awareness. All right, so we got leaked news. PayPal taking crypto, right? Everyone's talking about this one. Don't even have any of the details, just some pictures, right? From the side of, an escalator type deal at Consensus. Once again, leading me to believe that maybe this price is a little kind of too much too quick. Another one of these bear market was so bad that maybe people are too happy to just grab a hold of the train. They don't care where it's really going.
We do have good news. the HTC thing, and there is stuff that it is positive, but I get what you're saying. Is it not that positive?
I don't know. We know that cryptocurrency is going to be part of the future. I don't think that it's going to be all that we expect it to be with this PayPal being on the side of an escalator. It'll probably be some third party, something system turning it into fiat on the back end. But that's great. If people want to be able to use cryptocurrency to pay for stuff, that's awesome. I don't know. Adoption to me comes with education. And then once again, finding ways and employers that'll start paying you in cryptocurrency. That's going to be one of the next big hurdles, I believe. Give me a job where they're going to pay me in I'll take Bitcoin especially, but give me the option of other cryptocurrencies too. I would take it.
You hear like Japan and like Australia and some of that they have actual companies that literally you can check in your direct deposit form. I would like to take 20% and put it into. You could pay your electric bill through Litecoin and Bitcoin. It's like, yes. We are definitely slacking on that.
Coming out today, as Consensus continues, we're probably going to be hearing news every single day for the next 3 days.
Right. This is when they like to drop their big bombs of, this is what we've been working on. Yes, right. This is the big money makers. This is what they're holding. These are their secrets, their espionage, sabotageness of, don't steal my smartphone or my new wallet or my new collaboration.
So what do we got going on over there in the chat, Samantha? Has anybody got anything to say? Anybody want to talk about anything in particular? If not, I still got a couple little tidbits from today's news to be able to kind of maybe incite some conversation, keep the conversation relevant as we, go to close out this episode, right? It does make me sad on Mondays when we have to go to the back to the grind.
Well, I already went to the man.
Yeah.
But yes, it is very, I don't even know. It's uplifting, I guess. I don't even know. It is just, it's very comforting when we do the shows, and it does suck.
To me, it feels like I'm changing gears. Like I'm in one gear when I'm working and doing everything else during the week, and then I change to crypto gear. And on the weekend, and I'm working the show, and I'm working, the time I spend with you and the birds and all that kind of stuff. So we're just time to change gears.
Boo. Okay, so. Client says instead of a rollback, we finally got a push up. Rollbacks are for losers.
That was just dumb.
Paul Rulo, I don't have nearly as much as I hope to, but there are always opportunities to acquire more. Yep.
Hey,
keep swimming.
If you're breathing, you can
acquire.
I have gotten some really nice donations for the channel over the 2 years that I've been here.
Yes.
And some of them I was like, my mouth was like,
yes.
So
yes.
You never know. I've seen my Steam posts getting upvoted and be worth thousands of dollars.
Yes. There is some crazy stuff that has happened.
Airdrops.
Yes, that were real.
Hundreds of bucks.
Yes, real close to 1,000.
So
yes.
You never know. You never know.
It's just like being unemployed. You know, if you're sitting at your house and you're doing absolutely nothing, you're never getting any money.
Right, nothing's ever going to happen.
No one's going to come knock on your door and say, "Here, would you like some money to go, you know, blankety blank."
When I first got into crypto, remember I used to say I needed to be ABC and always be clicking. Because if I was clicking, then I was understanding crypto better. I was finding the new websites. I was understanding, you know, the airdrops to sign up for, and you know, the more stuff in the Reddits, and I was just going, digging down the rabbit holes.
Yeah, I mean, once you stop is when you don't have, and I mean, that is when you start losing hope, because yes, no one is literally going to come to you and fix your shit.
Knock on your door. Hey man,
they're not.
Over. Let me open up your laptop. Let me show you.
They're not going to fix your life. They're not going to fix your finances. They're not going to fix you. You have to.
So we got backed, right?
Yeah.
We've been hearing about that for a while now. Delay after delay. Futures, right? We keep talking about them because we're somewhat excited because they're actually going to be Bitcoin settled instead of just paper.
Yes.
So July is what they're telling us.
Supposedly.
Do we believe it?
Well, we're in May, so they got quite a long time to start finagling. I mean, I
don't know.
I don't know either.
I think that they're getting to the end of being able to delay it anymore.
Yes, I think it is getting to the end of the inevitable. They are going to have to, and I do think that they are going to say yes. I do not think it is going to be all for this for them to be like, no.
Yeah.
So, yes. But how much longer can they push it? I mean,
I think that if we continue along with the price like we are right now, and we do see Bitcoin continue and not like retrace real badly, and we hold above like the $6,000 line possibly, and get up around the 10 even and come back down, you know, 6 to 10 in this area, I think it'll help push these things to getting approved.
Yeah. I mean, nobody wants to approve things when it's not in the good light, you know. I mean, yes.
And as long as I think we can get the Bitcoin price back over $6,000 and maintain it, the market and everybody will be a lot happier than where we've been, and that'll help the momentum of making sure these things happen sooner rather than later.
I mean, it is just that everybody has, I mean, just like we have heard horrible things about how actual depression has gotten to people in the bear market. Like, you have to be pretty sound-minded to have made it this far. So, yes, it's almost like, I mean, the dog and a bone type deal. Like, you are happy for anything. Like, the price going up.
So what do we got going on in the chat over there, Samantha? These mosquitoes are biting me good.
Yes, and we used the last of the bug spray.
I know. Good thing that it's Monday.
I know, right? We'll have to get another
next week.
I know, it's pretty intense as soon as it starts getting dusk around here for some freaking reason. Well, I mean, I guess the lights in the woods, right? Okay. So, Sci-Flyer says, wow, the cat just scared me. Lots of adoption news in the last 2 days. I don't know if I already said that. Oh, it has been. I like it. I don't know. It's nice. Just like I liked it when the torch and all of that. It's nice to hear
I like the positive
things.
News. I like it when you're not having to search through a lot of the price.
Yes.
You know, I like it when it's a lot of positive news with a little bit of the price mixed in. Lately, it's been a lot of the price, but it's okay. It's been a while since we've had it, so I'm taking it all as it's a plus right now. You know, like Samantha was saying at the beginning of this episode, we did check the price all day today.
Yeah.
You know, I think I heard Box Mining say that he thought that we were going to retrace. He cashed out at 7,000.
He also said he was checking the price.
Yep, he said that he was checking the price and he cashed out. We didn't cash out yet. We're going to be cashing out shortly here in order to pay for the flyers. So that'll be happening after this episode. I let fate try to handle it for me. You know, I preset my dates of cashing out and whatever the Bitcoin price is at that time, unless something crazy happens.
Yeah, because
it's going to be what it's going to be.
We've had it go
everything
both ways.
will go my way. You know, because I have had it go both ways.
Oh, yeah. Where it's just like, well, I mean, I guess it's que sera, sera, because what can we do?
I do got one more little piece of news.
All right.
An identity tool, right? A decentralized identity tool. Not bad, right? We're talking about something nice here. I mean, you have all these other systems out there. That's why they're getting hacked. They get your identity, right? They steal your credit card information. They get your address. They get your social security number. Well, Microsoft is going to be building one. And of course, they went to the most decentralized system there is, the best one of all, the best blockchain out there, Bitcoin, right? Instead of going off and starting up some other
at least
chain,
they're not stupid. I don't know what I mean.
Right? I mean, if you're going to if you're going to add something to a blockchain and try to, you know what I mean, you peg it to something that is completely decentralized and not going to be hacked.
Why not piggyback off of the big whale that it is? Yes.
Right. I mean, I don't know programming. I don't know how they're doing this or whatever. This is beyond my technical capabilities, but I understand the ideal of piggybacking on the Bitcoin blockchain because of the decentralization. I know that you can put more than just transactions in the Bitcoin code, but you have to, you got to pay for it. Just like everything else, the miners want to get paid. So Microsoft, I mean, we all have Microsoft. Microsoft is definitely part of everyone's life on a single daily basis. So with them realizing that they need to go to Bitcoin, it's another one of those factors of proving that Bitcoin is the best blockchain out there for the decentralization factor.
Kudos to them to at least realize it. I mean, you would think that they would just be like, no, we're going to make micro block or whatever.
Yes. And make another private coin.
Yes.
And, rent some Amazon servers. And
yes, go the way of Facebook. Yes. Just saying. Kudos.
All right, you guys, please comment, put everything in the chat that you want to talk about. Also, otherwise, we're going to go ahead and wind out this episode.
You got 1 minute.
We're going to go ahead and wind out this episode, put it down to a close it out for the week, as we will see you again Friday, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. We will also be here Saturday and Sunday at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for our brunch episodes. And then we'll be back again for another Monday night recap at 7:30 again. Tonight was at 8 o'clock because Samantha was taking a long time to get home.
I had 5 houses today, and it was just me and another housekeeper. So, worked for the man a lot today.
It's all right, though. We need some of that extra money for the Sunset Music Festival because I'm getting really excited about it. We are only 12 days away.
I still want my stupid $20 temporary tattoo. It's happening. I'm going to work my way to it. I will work an extra something tomorrow.
I love how you put all these little outfits together. I wish you guys could see her, but she ain't going to let that one happen. All right, you guys. Anything in that chat?
All right, so we have Client. He says, I am more optimistic this time. I think some investors might have learned to hold.
Yes. I am a little more optimistic this time that maybe we will see some bigger numbers than we saw last time. I feel more optimistic that I'm better prepared for the situation. Like, I was completely ill prepared last time. I had just kind of gotten into cryptocurrency. I had my hands on a few $100s of it, but I didn't understand the alts. I didn't understand, holding
the
through
selling
these
of,
things.
all of it. Yes, there was quite a lot in the very beginning.
So, I feel like I have a pretty decent cryptocurrency education now. I think I'm ready for it. But, of course, like everything else, time's going to tell, and let's see how we are. I could be in the poorhouse a year from now. Eugene, you held too long.
No, it's going up. It's going up. All right, Obert's here. He says, made it. How are you guys? We are good.
Oh,
how are you?
We're closing down the episode,
I know.
though, my man, because we have all kinds of tools, links. Yes? More?
No, we're good.
Okay, you're giving me that look like to slow up.
No.
All right, we got all kinds of tools, links, and affiliation codes listed down there below for you guys to, help figure out these cryptocurrency markets, see what's going on. There's, a few things that will help out the channel. Like if you are buying hardware wallets again, I haven't really updated those, but there's Amazon affiliation codes that has like a 1% kickback. There's also some faucets. If you're collecting, that gives me a little bit of a kickback. I'm also on Steam. If you come over there, give me the thumbs up. That helps out the channel
You've been doing
too.
Pretty good on
Yesterday's
Steam
post had quite a few thumbs up. It was like 300 and something.
And it was like 20
it was only
cents
21 cents, but the number of upvotes on it was phenomenal.
Yes.
So that always,
when you go from 10 to like 300, it's a lot.
It's like, yes, amazing. It makes you feel really good. It lets you know that you're on the right track. I noticed definitely that as the price has been coming up, that people have been coming to the channel. our views have started coming up. I mean, and that's fantastic as well. So let's get everybody ready. I know a lot of you guys are moderators out there. Hopefully we'll have more people in the chat here soon. So I'll need you guys on your tee to be able to take care of any problems that show up. We'll watch the trolls. We'll let people comment as they comment, but we'll have to boot them if things get too bad, right? I would love to have this chat be a big part of the show. Yes? That's why you're here, Samantha. You ready to read real fast as we get 1,000 people and 400 live chatters?
Slow mode. What?
Yeah, right. I couldn't imagine.
I couldn't either.
All right, you guys. So we got the tally fund. Please give a couple dollars to that if you got it. It'll help us out. I don't know. After next weekend, I might just close it down a little early because if you give me a couple dollars in Bitcoin right before we go to the event, it's not going to do us any good.
It'll take a little while for it. Now that there's no Coinbase shiftness and things, I mean, it's going to take us a minute.
Anything else you want to say to our friends? Anything you want to say to our friends before we go ahead and close down our episode and move on with our week and say arrivederci?
Just, be happy, guys. Realize that money isn't everything and that we are all going to get there.
Ooh, the mosquitoes are getting me good.
And apparently that Eugene's blood is sweet.
All right, you guys. Have a great week. Take care of each other. And remember, keep that BTC safe.
Bye, guys.